Rajya Sabhalo KK మాట్లాడుతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
We are trying to build a nation, make a nation out of winning it. How do we do it? We have been 600 nations, sir, and I belong to entirely a different culture known as Dravidian culture. We still have Onam, where we think Bali Chakravarti will come back. Whom you think you glorify or gloat over, killing him. See, these are differences. We are trying for all these years, centuries, to see that how we can find some kind of unity, a thread of unity in the diversities. When we are making such an effort, you are coming, for example, today morning, one of the most sober and very mature minister here, Labour Minister, when I asked him that the particular member wants the answer in English because he was not able to get the translation free, he said, we'll speak in Hindi only. They can look through translation. See, this kind of attitude must go. This kind of thinking, mind setup should go somewhere. Yeah. And this we see it today. And today, southern states don't take them very slowly. I belong to one of the southern states. Though I come from the differently a central state where I can speak Hindi and other things. Lot of people here from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, they don't understand your Hindi at all. Try to accommodate them. Their culture is different from you, my dress is different from you, my food is different from you, my marriage is different from you, my entire thing is different from you. And we want to be one because we have been brought in and we are trying to do it. This is what exactly is under threat today.
Yes.
So, Ambedkar, if you read him, what he says is, my ideal would be a society based on liberty, equality and fraternity. He insists on that fraternity. Democracy is not merely a form of government. Only because you have a power, you are taking away all the powers of the state government and still say we are running the government and we have the figures. And I thank, not only thank, congratulate Sarkarji. Just now he spoke from West Bengal, Jawahar Sarkar. He punctured every statics of yours. Statics are static tricks. These static tricks of yours have been punctured by him here when he quoted you. One by one points where they have gone down, although you have been claiming to be both. I'm not getting into it. Here I'm telling you, democracy is not merely a form of government, it is primarily a mode of associated living. Why, how you live and how you take us all together is important, which we have never seen in the BJP. If a chief minister from Telangana writes to a letter asking people to revolt against the center, taking the plows in their hands, and it comes in the entire balance, and new special issues are taken out. Why this pass? Why did we come to that kind of a pass where a chief minister has to be betrayed against you? He was speaking on agriculture, no doubt, about the agricultural distress. He was speaking about federalism, no doubt, because you are trying to take away his powers. But he was also speaking about your mindset, because he has been very close to you. He has been acting, we have been voting in, today we have decided we should not be with you, we shall never be with you. Why? Why this pass? Why this kind of a change? You must ask yourself, not ask we ourselves. Whatever it is, as far as I said, Article 5 of the Indian Constitution deals with the provisions related to citizenship. The BJP government has attempted to destroy the secular nature of the Indian Constitution by changing the citizenship law on communal rights through the passage of CAA and NRC. See, this is what exactly we are trying to talk to. You might have passed the bill. People might have protested, might have told you, but you are not taking recourse to it. Sir, whatever it is, this is taking me to the center trying to take usurp all the powers. Sir, federal structure is also under threat, like the very idea of India. The central government, through the passage of several bills, is trying to destroy the essence of Indian federalism. Although the word federalism is not there, but we think we are a federal government and we strongly believe it is a federal government. The proposed legislation not only takes away the power, I am quoting to you I give you an example of electricity power bill, which is coming. Sir, that legislation, the proposed legislation, not only takes away the power vested in the state government, but also give an undue advantage to those states that have the BJP government as the ruling party. Please look into the clauses, you will find. I would have asked Patra to make a study and tell you. One size fits all central scheme with centralization decision making with no choice for states to implement is relevant and useful to analyze. This is what exactly is happening. As I said, the proposed amendment in electricity bill allows the entry of private players in the power sector. The amendment seeks to improve the economic efficiency of power distributors. It is likely to have negative repercussions for consumers and state-owned power outlets alike. The private entrants will supply power through the infrastructure developed by the state-owned PSUs, while the profit-making areas will be poached by the private players. The obligation to provide the electricity to rural areas will solely fall on the state-owned distributor. This is the electricity bill which is coming. Since the creation of our state, Telangana, the power capacity has increased multiple. It is further expected that within the next few years, the installed capacity power of the state will go to 10,000 megawatts. The effective governance shown by TRS party in Telangana has not only electrified villages but also provided quality assurance. I'm not trying to score a point here. What I'm trying to tell you, the states are doing their best. When they are doing best, we are giving free power 24 hours into 7 to our farmers free. Now this bill will attempt to put meters at every pump set, which means that the threat lingering on these people, lingering over our farmers, that one day or the other the meters will be read. So I just want to talk about South India, but please understand my spirit of my agony, not the words. The South states are being ignored, according to me. The central government's persistent efforts to sideline southern states in the distribution of tax revenues is evident. The South Indian states have taken numerous policy measures to ensure population control and collecting a higher portion of taxes. However, the distribution of funds to states by the BJP-led central government fails to provide any incentives to states who have performed well economically. Our state of Telangana expected 38 odd crore grant in aid from the 2021-22, but budget however we received only a meager amount of 5,155 crore till then. I am quoting this only as an example to you. Sir, I would like to state Telangana is the fourth largest contributor to the exchequer center. We are the fourth largest, except after Calcutta and Bombay and other things. Sir, but what is happening in non-allocation? The Telangana doesn't get a single institution, sir. Although the State Realization Act provides for certain institution, names certain institution which will go to Telangana, but they have not come. We have been writing letters on that. The discrimination and neglect of Telangana are blatant in the distribution of higher education institutions like IITs, IIM, and Navodaya Vidyalaya. I quote and tell you, while all the states in the country got an institution, the Telangana government drew blank. 7 IIMs, 7 IITs, 4 NITs, 16 IITs, 3 triple IITs, and 175 medical colleges are allotted to various states. Telangana drew blank. So, thus, Indian federal structure is under threat. Now, this takes me to the crisis the farmers are facing. Our Chief Minister writes a letter to the Prime Minister. Now, we have had a bitter experience of 11 months agitation by the farmers of Punjab. It is not the farmers of Punjab. Perhaps it has happened somewhere near Punjab or Delhi. All the farming community was at best with them. Their hearts were with them. What happened? The farm bills you have brought without consulting the states. And subject to agriculture subject, we have said this during the farm bills also, the subject of agriculture belongs to state. And not only violating the constitutional provision, your audacity is so much that you allowed 11 months and 700 people to die. There is not a single word and mention in the house, in the speech. 14 months, there are not a single mention about it. This is what exactly bothers us. We in Telangana, we are today second largest producers of grain after Punjab. That we have attained because of our irrigation facilities and the power, and naturally the farmer. And now we go to this side of the farmers who are on agitation. Sir, the centre passed the farm laws without consultation with the state government. These acts were against the federal structure of the country, as agriculture falls under the list of the state. Furthermore, these acts neglect the long-standing demands of the farmers that sought implementation of legal regime of MSP. Although you have asked them to regime, you have promised MSP, the other day there is no mention about MSP to law. There is no legal backing to law. And even the speech does not make any issue after so much of a big agitation. So that brings to me their love for agriculture. In the a day before 2016 budget, Modi ji announced that he will double the incomes of the farmers. I don't know whether he has doubled it or not, but he has certainly doubled the costs of the inputs. Today the costs of inputs have gone up according to your statistics, your own statistics. They have gone up. And you are saying that you have doubled is just but a joke. The allocation of funds from the union budget has substantially declined and reached less than 2% at one stage. Understand this, what is happening. Today the growth rate is 3.9. If you want to reach the double figure, you must go to 12% to 14% growth rate. Where is 12 and 14 and where is the 3 point down this year? Otherwise you would never reach it 3.3. The year that you reached it was 3.3.
Mane Dr. Keshava ji, your time is already over.
Oh, then I'll have to go very important, sir. One is the important, no, I'll take 1 minute, I'll take 2 minutes. Sir, employment, everybody, the world knew the employment is the greatest challenge that the nation was having.